Ato Essien begs not to be jailed if he fails to pay 20 million Ghana cedis to the state in April. Founder of defunct Capital Bank, William Ato Essien, has said he wants the court to give him an opportunity to explain himself should he fail to pay 20 million Ghana cedis to the state by 28 April 2023 rather than jail him. According to myjoyonline.com reports, this was contained in a plea document filed by Mr. Essien's lawyers challenging the December 13, 2022 decision of the High Court presided over by Justice Eric J. Bafu. We are learning that William Ato Essien has filed an appeal against the decision because he is not happy that will be put into jail or face custodial sentence if he is not able to pay the sum in the manner that he is required to pay. Host of Joy News Newsfile program Samson Ladi Ayenene said during the show on January 28, 2023, as you know, he, Ato Essien, is required to pay 90 million Ghana cedis, although he has paid 30 million, and he is required by the 28th of April 2023 to make another 20 million Ghana cedis payment, cites the current economic challenges as his reason should he not deliver on the payment in the time that is required. The host added. In December last year, William Ato Essien pleaded guilty to charges of misappropriation of depositors' fund and other counts of stealing, abatement to stealing, conspiracy to steal, and money laundering, among others. This was after the court accepted the terms of the agreement reached between the lawyers of Mr. Essien and the prosecution to pay a total of 90 million Ghana cedis as a refund to the state. Per the judge's order, he was required to pay an amount of 90 million as restitution and reparation to the state within 1 year. This would see him pay an initial 30 million, which has been paid, and refund the remaining 60 million in 3 installments. The first is due latest by April 28, 2022, while the second is on August 31st, 2023. Justice Bafu warned should he default in the payment or it even fail short of the required amount, Mr. Essien was to be arrested and proceed in court for a custodial sentence to be imposed. But Mr. Essien, in a fresh court document, however, point out that current economic challenges make it imperative for him to be given the opportunity to explain a default before any such move is made. Any such move is undertaken. myjoyonline.com stated. Background: Capital Bank was one of the first banks that was collapsed after a massive cleanup of financial institutions by the Bank of Ghana started in 2017. On August 14, 2017, Its silence and that of UT Bank, its license and that of UT Bank were revoked by the Bank of Ghana after the Bank of Ghana had declared them insolvent. The Bank of Ghana allowed the state-owned bank, the GCB Bank, to to acquire the two banks in order to protect depositors' funds and also enable them to stay afloat. The hurricane that swept through the banking sector due to the collapse of the two banks further heightened in August 2018, when the central bank collapsed 5 other indigenous banks and merged them into one entity, Consolidated Bank Ghana. Thank you. So that's all.